Hey there, quirky folks. I hope you're all excited about Moon Knight. I know I am. We just got the first trailer, and it is needless to say that the series looks absolutely bonkers. We could not have asked for a better actor to play Moon Knight than Oscar Isaac. He has played several pop culture roles so far, so we know what kind of acting range he possesses. And this role will need every ounce of acting talent he has. For those uninitiated, Mark Spector is the son of a Jewish American rabbi. He is a former CIA agent who turned into a mercenary and almost met his demise at the hands of a terrorist called Bushman. After taking down Bushman, Spector would take on the all-white costume and become Moon Knight. He is compared to Batman quite often. Both Mark Spector and Bruce Wayne suffered from childhood traumas that shaped them later in their life. But instead of wearing an all-black costume to leap over buildings at night, Moon Knight wears a white cape and suit. And unlike Bruce Wayne, Mark Spector does have superhuman abilities. It was the moon god Khonshu who saved him and granted him his set of abilities. What's great about this character is that he has dissociative identity disorder, so multiple personalities reside in his head. Along with Mark Spector, we'd be seeing Stephen Grant, a millionaire playboy, Jake Lockley, a cabbie, and Khonshu himself. All these personas reside in one single person, and this causes Moon Knight to be rather violent at times as well. That's what we're going to explore in the upcoming series. It has been confirmed that Marvel won't go as far as Netflix's Punisher to show Moon Knight's brutality. But still, this show is going to be more violent than any of the other MCU Disney Plus shows we've seen so far. We could expect something along the lines of Captain America: The Winter Soldier, but before we get the live-action series, let's study the powers and abilities he possesses. First up, we check out the abilities that Mark Spector had as a former CIA agent. He is an Olympic-level athlete and a skilled acrobat who excels at combat strategy. He is an expert marksman and can handle all sorts of close-range and long-range weapons. Spector is a master martial artist. He is skilled in armed and unarmed combat, having trained in boxing, judo, Krav Maga, Silat, Dambe, Savate, Eskrima, Karate, Muay Thai, and Kung Fu. Along with that, he is an expert pilot and detective. He even excels at the art of interrogation. In addition to English, he is fluent in Arabic and has demonstrated his proficiency in both the Egyptian and Sudanese dialects of it. So really, he was a top agent and assassin. But the powers granted to him by Khonshu enhance all of those abilities of his. Because of his mental state, he himself is not a reliable source to tell us of the powers he gets from the moon god. When Khonshu takes over, it's been stated that he may suffer from a madness so powerful it can only be described as magic. But from what we witnessed so far in the books, he has superhuman strength. His true strength actually depends upon phases of the moon. It could reach to superhuman levels on a full moon night. That's when he can be extremely violent. But even during the new moon phase, he can lift several hundred pounds. Although, you've got to know that Khonshu later removed his powers from Moon Knight as punishment for disobedience and has never returned it. But besides physical strength, he has injury resistance and near immortality. Again, Moon Knight's resistance and durability is also determined by phases of the moon. From all the years of damage to his body, Moon Knight has an incredibly strong threshold for pain. The powers that Khonshu provided him have also brought him back from the dead several times. But it is quite confusing at times. We can't really call Moon Knight immortal, as we don't know if Mark Spector is a permanent host of Khonshu. Next up, he has telepathic resistance. His multiple personalities give him protection against certain psychic powers, such as possession or mental control. Now obviously, Moon Knight's powers do come from his multiple personality disorder, but his brain can also be his weakness. Besides his powers, he also employs a bunch of weapons. He typically wears lightweight Kevlar body armor. This is accompanied by a specially constructed silver glider cape that can catch winds and thermal updrafts. He typically wears metal braces on his wrists and calves. His most commonly used weapons are his silver crescent darts. Some of them are blunt and some are blades. He even has an adamantium reinforced truncheon that can fire a grappling hook and extend into a staff. He even began to use golden and ivory Egyptian-themed weapons created by followers of Khonshu at one point in time. These weapons included an ivory boomerang, throwing irons, an axe-shaped lasso grapple, bolas, and several other unique stuff. So yeah, he is quite similar to Batman in many ways.
You will!
One of his personalities is also a millionaire. but it will be interesting to see which one of the personality traits and weapons will be implemented in the MCU. And it is worth noting that Moon Knight's armor seems to be coming from his moon god personality itself. So, it is somewhere along the lines of supernatural, if not pure magic. Okay, that's all. Are you excited for the Moon Knight series on Disney+? Let us know in the comments. Give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to check out some more fun content on our channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!